You won't believe what unfolded at the Madlanga Commission today. Commissioner Madlanga put Advocate Kemi Behari on the spot, demanding answers on why Brigadier Julius Mkhwanazi'S suspension was allowed to quietly expire. And then came the moment that stunned the room. Madlanga openly suggested that this decision raises serious suspicions that Behari may have been protecting Mkhwanazi. Protecting him from what and why now? The tension in the room was unmistakable as questions of accountability, influence, and possible interference took center stage. Stay with us because as this exchange unravels, it could expose far more than just a procedural lapse.
You've said that umpteen times, and you said it even before Miss Sigrid started engaging you emphasize that. But point is, the Colonel comes to you for specific advice on an impending expiry of the suspension. Why do you not deal with that?
See, I did deal with it in the sense that I'll ask him to leave the file with me. Now, for a suspension, in the labor environment, suspension is not punitive. Suspension does not stop anybody, and you cannot say that if something else comes in, nothing stops you from resuspending him. That is the processes that in our city we experience that. So I had to delve into the merits to see what...
Show me in your statement where you dealt with it, responding to Colonel Erasmus, who sought advice from you. Show me in your statement where you dealt with it. Insofar as the subject related to Colonel Erasmus, who sought advice, show me where in your statement you dealt with it.
Did I suggest, sorry, Chair, I just want to...
Show me in your statement where you dealt with it. Insofar as Colonel Erasmus, who sought advice from you, was concerned.
It's not in the statement itself. Let me go 61, 62. Please, with your indulgence, Chair. These are the engagements I've had with Colonel Erasmus verbally when he returned to me on that date. And my issue was, if you want me to extend or support an extension of the suspension, what would be the material facts that I would have to use to...
But your statement is quite detailed, Mr. Behari. Why would you leave out something that related to what he came to you about? Your statement is quite detailed. It says nothing in response to Colonel Erasmus about the extension of the suspension.
Chair, I did not finalize the process of saying to him I support it or not.
Why not?
Because I was still waiting for him to confirm to come on another date after I've seen the documents. So when I saw the documents and I discussed it with him, and I said to him, these are the issues, I need to speak to the Chief of Police, because I'm not satisfied that we will be, and these are the issues I raised.
You see, my problem is, later when you talk about the head, Commissioner Mapie, you say that by then the suspension had expired. So you were working within very short and tight timelines. You raise all of these issues. They have nothing to do with the impending expiry of the suspension. You raise all of these issues. Time is running. What do you do about the expiry of the suspension? Bear in mind, Mr. Behari, that the suspicion, false or correct, the suspicion is that you were part of a clique that was protecting Brigadier Mkhwanazi. So those who are on the other side, in quotation marks as it were, will say you let the suspension expire exactly because you are on Brigadier Mkhwanazi'S quote-unquote side, as it were. Do you get the context? I come back to my question and I ask, why did you not give advice to Colonel Erasmus on the extension of the suspension? That's what he came to you about, not all of the issues that you then raised or chose to raise with him? Why did you not give him advice on what he came to you for?
Chair, Colonel Erasmus, on the second date after looking at the documents, I had to inquire, if you're going to have, you must have a reason for extending the suspension. There must be valid reasons in terms of other witnesses still to come. If he had dealt with that, he never gave me a response to my questions. Who are the witnesses? So in our engagement, if he had told me at that stage, but Mr. Behari, we bought the stuff, I need this, they would have been finalized then, Chair. He never gave me those responses to say that